Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
What's up, Energizers? Thank you so much for hopping in, joining me, Spencer Jones, in this episode and all the episodes of the Daily Energize. I am so incredibly grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing and following, all that good stuff. If you have already, if you haven't, well, please slam down that button and give us a follow. I really appreciate that. Quick question for you. Now, and I invite you to be totally open and honest when you answer this question. And you're not going to share this answer out with anyone except yourself, so it's okay, right? You don't have to try to hide or save face or bravado. Just be truthful to you about it. And the question is, have you ever lied to yourself? Have you ever broken a promise that you made to yourself? Have you? If you're like me, and probably everybody else, you shook your head yes or said yes. Because let's be real, throughout our life, we have broken promises. I'm going to start working out today. I'm going to write this letter. I'm going to be kinder. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and we don't follow through. Right? We break these promises, and every broken promise that we break to ourselves and to others, but especially ourselves, it fractures trust with ourselves. And then we start to wonder why we don't trust ourselves and our ability to do things. Well, look at all the broken promises, the stuff that we've said, hey, I'm going to do this. I promise I'm going to commit to X, Y, and Z. And guess what? We don't do X, Y, or Z. And so we break this trust and we begin not trusting ourselves. Now, the good news is, not to paint a dreary picture and be all sad and frustrating at first, but the good news is it is repairable. You can repair that trust. Just like you can repair that trust with other people, you can repair that trust with yourself. And it can happen really, really easily. So I invite you to think of what's a habit or an intention you keep pushing to tomorrow. What's the thing that you keep pushing? I'll take care of that tomorrow. I'll do that, tomorrow or next week. And commit to taking at least one small action to it today. The thing that helps you rebuild trust, whether it's with another person or with yourself, is to make a small commitment and follow through with it. Not necessarily big, grandiose action. That doesn't necessarily rebuild trust. It can rebuild and help to a degree, but it's those small daily actions, those small things that add up over time. And rebuilding trust with yourself or others starts with one choice. So what's that one thing, one small thing you are going to do that you've been pushing off? And now maybe it's not the whole thing, right? Maybe it's not, let's say, I'm going to start working out. Right? I'm going to do my 30-minute workout. Maybe it's not that. Although if you can, great. Maybe it's, I'm going to pick my workout program. I'm going to do 5 minutes or 2 minutes. It doesn't matter. But what matters is you're making a small promise. You're taking something small, achievable task. You're choosing to do it. You commit to doing it. And you follow through. It's like people who promise to do push-ups every day for 30 days. Right? Well, if you say, all right, I'm going to do 100 push-ups every day, maybe they get through 15 days of doing that. And the 16th day, life was just crazy. Life happened, right? And all of a sudden it got busy and it's 10 o'clock at night and they're exhausted from the day. And they're like, oh, crap, I didn't do my 100 push-ups. Well, yes, they can go down and crank them out, right? So they force themselves to do that. What if you said, I'm going to do push-ups every day? Right. And so then what? He goes on to his push-ups. More people have success when they do something like that than this bigger, heavy goal. Not saying not to set those. Those can be great at times, but more people have success, especially when they've struggled with it before, to set these smaller, more open goals. Like, all right, I'm going to work out. Great. What's a workout? Well, it could be, I'm lifting, I'm doing soup can curls. I'm doing 20 of those today. Great, I worked out. Start small, build it up from there. You want to rebuild trust with yourself, with others. Start small and be consistent. Take that action. That's how you build that trust back within yourself or with yourself. And it is possible. You got this. So keep being you. If you want help with it, you want accountability, reach out. We have accountability groups and all that good stuff that can be here to support and help you. So you got this. Keep shining bright. All right. Until next time, I'll catch you later.